Greetings, Guardians. Welcome to my very first lore video. Today we're going to be discussing the Arhamkhara and the impact Knuckles of Ao can have on us Guardians of Destiny 2. The Knuckles of Ao's item description reads, "Boons I grant you, bear mine, but debts must be paid in time." First we're going to differentiate the Arhamkhara between the hive worms. In the Books of Sorrow, verse 1-5, it reads, "The worm, carved in code by Sathana, who should be afraid. It was my father's familiar. I ripped it from him as we fled. It's a dead white thing, segmented, washed up from the sea. It's dead, but it speaks to me. It says, 'Listen closely, O vengeance mine.'" From this remark card, we can learn that the hive use terminology similar to the Arhamkhara's "O bear mine." Let's read the sealed Arhamkhara grasps. Description. Plating the Arhamkhara bones in silver helps quiet the auditory hallucinations. O bear mine. The Arhamkhara and the hive use similar terminology, but as we've previously stated, the only difference is that the hive say "O vengeance mine" and the Arhamkhara say "O bearer mine." The next thing I want to talk about is the Arhamkhara. The Arhamkhara are an extinct species of alien that are believed to resemble a dragon. During the Great Arhamkhara Hunt, the rare remains of the Arhamkhara were collected and studied. Something that kind of relates to the subject is Ghost Fragment Warlock. It reads, "I had a broken vertebrae in my pocket that I'd borrowed. Yes, borrowed. I was going to put it back. What do you think you are, my conscience? It was a fossil. That means a mineral replacement. A rock, basically. They can survive a few hours in my pocket. Do shut up. The Cryptarchs weren't going to miss it. Everyone knows the Arhamkhara were hunted to extinction. There's nothing left to be afraid of anymore. Think of how mysterious the system is," I said. "How much life sprang up when the Traveler came. Like the Arhamkhara. Do you know the legends? The dragon that made promises." Pulled out the fossil with a flourish. She pulled out her knife and started to pick the dirt from her nails. That set me off. "You'd have never taken down one of these," I said. "Ever. Not the greatest hunter, not the brawniest titan." Her eyes narrowed. She said, "Oh, is that so?" And I saw right then that she wasn't going to pass on the challenge. "I've murdered a guardian," I thought. "She's going to die. It's going to be my fault." And I looked at this piece of spine in my hand and wondered, why did I say that? What moved me to such pride? From this grimoire card, we can gather that the Arhamkhara remains don't just give the bearer auditory hallucinations, they can influence their decisions. The warlock says things that she normally say, that she wouldn't normally say, and I quote, "I looked at the piece of spine in my hand and wondered, why did I say that? What moved me to such pride?" Maybe when the Guardians asked the Arhamkhara for answers, they were changed in a way that they would make rash decisions and harm themselves or other Guardians. That's the reasons that they were hunted. It would explain the reason for Ghost Fragment Legends 3. It reads, "After great deliberation, it was determined the Arhamkhara be made extinct. It was not an easy decision. Power had been obtained from the bargains, and the city needed power. Knowledge had been gleaned, and the Arhamkhara knew answers to questions no one had known to ask. But the price was too high, and no edict or forbearance seemed to stop the Guardians from seeking them out, driven by hope, or vengeance, or despair. Their call had to be silence, so the great hunt did its work. And thus the Arhamkhara were made extinct. Their call silence, their sophistic flatteries erased, their great design, as if it had never existed. Broken. Of this you can be assured, O reader mine." If in despair they asked the Arhamkhara, they probably made deals with them. This is where the main implications begin. The item descriptions for Knuckles of Ao describes a deal we make with the Arhamkhara. It says, "O boons I grant you, O bearer mine, but debts must be paid in time." The debts we might pay could be huge, like giving up our light, if it's not already gone. See the description for more details. Maybe even giving the lives of other guardians. In conclusion, the great hunt that made the Arhamkhara go extinct, or at least as we thought, might not have been as effective as first thought. The Arhamkhara may still be out there, lurking in the shadows, just waiting to strike a deal. So next time you use Knuckles Veo, think of what you may be doing. Think of what you might sacrifice. That one weapon.